In this video, you will test your knowledge on programming. You have 13 riddles to answer, and don't forget that each correct riddle gives you 1 point. So at the end, you'll earn either a gold, silver or bronze star. But for each riddle, you'll only have 10 seconds to answer. So let's go. Riddle 1. A programmer likes programming, and basically that programmer knows different type of programming language. Can you guess which of these is not a programming language? If you said HTML, add 1 point. And yes, HTML is not a programming language. It is used to build websites and it lacks variables, control flow and loops. But there's a large debate on is HTML a programming language or not. I want to know what you think down in the comments. A paradigm in programming is a way to classify programming languages based on their features. Can you guess which paradigm is C++? Of course, it is object-oriented. Everything inside C++ is actually written inside a class. Riddle 3. What is the output of this Python code? The correct answer is 16. Basically, this is a recursive function in Python. It will repeat itself until it reaches a certain condition and stop. In our case, if n greater than 5, it will return 1 and stop. At first, n will be equal to 1. Then we will add it with n plus 1, which is equal to 2. Then we will add 2 with n plus 1, which is equal to 3, until n reaches 5. So what we'll do is, we'll return 1. Basically, we will add 1 to all the numbers above, and if you calculate them, it will give you 16. Riddle 4. What does an IDE stands for? IDE is Integrated Development Environment, which is a software application that helps programmers develop software code efficiently. Riddle 5. Are you a real programmer? Let us see if you know the real definition of programming. Basically, programming is the concept of creating a set of instructions that tells the computer what to do. To better explain it, we all program in our daily lives. When you ask Siri to set an alarm at 6 o'clock, you've programmed Siri or gave it instructions to set an alarm at 6 o'clock. It is same when you write code. You're telling the computer what to do for you. Riddle 6. Guess which programming language this logo belongs to. It belongs to Prolog. This is the logo of each of the other 3 programming languages. Riddle 7. I don't know about you, but when I write Python, I always debug my code. But why doing it? Why programmers debug their code? Basically, debugging allows a programmer to find certain errors in the program. Maybe you've wrote thousands of lines of code, and on line 678, you've misspelled the variable counter and forgot the n. With debugging, you can catch this error before it breaks your program. Riddle 8. Not all programming languages are compiled, as well as interpreted. But wait, what is the difference between compiler and interpreter? And by the way, there's 2 answers in this riddle. Guess them and earn a point. If you said C and D, that is correct. Compilers tend to read the entire program and convert it to machine language all at once. But with interpreters, they read line by line and converts each line to machine language, of course one by one. Also, compilers are faster and more efficient than interpreters. Like C++, which we all know it is fast and efficient language. Well, basically this language is compiled. Riddle 9. What is the biggest unit information between these 5 units? If you said yottabyte, well that's correct because it is 1 septillion bytes or 1 followed by 24 zeros, unlike the others which I will display how much they are equal to in bytes. Riddle 10. I wanted to write a program in C# that gives me the first 10 Fibonacci elements, but I am only getting the first 2 elements. Why? If you said D, well, that is correct, because what is wrong is inside the condition of the for loop. If I said I greater than 10, basically I is equal to 2, and the for loop will only work if I was greater than 10. So that's why I need the condition to change. Instead, I will say I less than 10. But because I want the first 10 elements, that means I want to include 10. So that's why I said less than or equal to 10. Riddle 11. I am trying to write a function in JavaScript where it will print for me the current number, the previous one, and the following number. Can you fill out these question marks? Basically, this is the correct answer. I should be equal to 1, not 0, because I already printed 0. Next, I want to print the current number, so I will say I. And then I want to print the number before I, so it's basically I minus 1. And then I want to print the number which is after I. Basically, it is I plus 1. Riddle 12. Let us say you have this Python function in front of you, and you want to add A and B, but without using the plus operator. How would you do it? If you said return A minus in parentheses minus B, that is correct, because when you multiply two minus operators, it gives you a plus operator. So we added two numbers without even mentioning the plus operator. Riddle 13. Can you guess the year that each of these three programming languages were created? If you said D, you are correct. C came first in 1972, then Haskell in 1990 and Python in 1991. Now I want you to add up your scores and let's see what you will get. You will win a golden star if you have a score of 10 and greater. You will win a silver star if you have a score between 6 and 9. But you will win a bronze star if you have a score less than 6. I hope this video was entertaining and taught you something new. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos. And for those struggling in learning Python, I want to offer you my Python playlist where I teach you the fundamentals of Python. Or if you want to increase your general knowledge about programming, go ahead and check out the 7 hardest programming language.